Welcome back to the Man Cave Podcast.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Dan.
And I'm D.
Hey, man, we got a hell of a show for you tonight on this Wednesday, November 4th, 2020. The old pandemic here when everything's been all weird and messed up. But, hey, we got a heck of a show for you tonight. We're going to start off tonight by talking about
the Buckeyes.
The Ohio State Unit of Io, baby. Absolutely. Hey, man, hell of a game. Buckeyes pulled out a 38-25 win. They look a little better than last week, but I'd say they pretty much handled Penn State pretty well.
Yeah, I would have to say so because we started off with what was that, 3 plays? One of them being that 62-yard run that came from
the end around
Wilson.
the end around of Garrett Wilson. Yep, got a 62 yards down to the 1-yard line.
And then it was capped off with a 4-yard touchdown by Master T.
He finished off 23 carries, 110 yards, man, and a touchdown. I think he's our guy. Seems to be our guy anyways.
I still want to see what Trey Sermon does, but then Penn State ended up getting that ball, and they went for it stupidly on 4th down in their territory, which ended up being getting capped off with the ball coming back to us and a 26-yard pass from Fields to Olave.
Hey, man,
that was beautiful. That was a moss.
He
mossed him.
You got mossed.
He did. He got mossed.
Hey, Olave, man, he tore it up. He tore it up that game. It's definitely good to see him back after getting hurt.
Yeah.
It's good to see him back playing well.
They were talking about him coming back. They weren't sure about it, but then towards game day, they were talking about how he's going to be coming back. So,
right,
it was good to have him back because if it wasn't for him, then I don't know if
he had a little fumble. Remember, he had a little fumble, but it didn't seem to hurt us. Didn't seem to hurt us really. So,
yeah, I mean, his veteran presence was good for us. What was his stats?
He ended up with, I think, about 7 catches, 120 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Oh, yeah.
He ain't hurt no more.
Oh, yeah.
He's not hurt no more.
Yeah, but, I mean, they came back in the second half. I mean, going into the second half, it was 21-16. Fields was looking amazing, as he always does. I'd have to say so. I think he did his part. If he continues to play like that, and while Sunshine's out with COVID, I think we'll be looking pretty good.
Man, absolutely. Man, I don't even know where to start in this game. There's just so much talent on this Buckeye team, man. It's hard to just pinpoint one player.
Yeah. I mean, we even got that, what's his name, Smith, whatever. He's a true freshman.
Nigma Smith or something like that. He's got the 2 names.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
he
tough.
Looks nice. He still looks nice.
He does look nice, man.
But they going into that second half. Clifford and Dotson started to get on the same page. They were looking pretty good.
Absolutely, man. That's sick.
Oh, yeah.
Sick catch that I'm sure everyone that watched the game knows exactly what we were talking about.
There was 2 of them. There was one that was off his helmet.
Right in a
the
row.
Other one right over Sean Wade. He got one-handed that out there.
He put it on his head like this.
Oh, yeah. He was looking good. Even with that 8 catches for 144 yards and 3 touchdowns, it still wasn't enough to get past this high-powered offense that we have here in Columbus.
Absolutely not, man. We got guys every week. People probably no names no one's even heard of. We got guys like that stepping up every single week, and it's.
Oh yeah.
I mean, just between 2 of our receivers, we had 19 receptions between 2 guys.
How many yards?
Total between both of them be about 231 yards, man. Just between 2 wide receivers and Justin Fields.
Woo!
He only finished with 318 yards, so you do the math.
Oh yeah. You think Justin Fields has enough to take home that Heisman this year?
Absolutely, man. I think even it's especially helping with Trevor Lawrence being out.
Oh yeah. And then I mean, I got to give it up to him. Dotson for Penn State. He's amazing.
He's all they had. He's all they had. I agree. He's outstanding.
If he can continue to do those amazing, right out the air, just grab it with one hand.
And Penn State might go 500.
He's gonna get it. I mean, they're 0-2 right now, but it'll be all right. I mean, Clifford isn't going to be playing on Sundays. Dotson will. I don't think Clifford will, because I mean, he threw that ugly pick to Marcus Hooker. Malik's brother?
Dude, we'll take it. He followed that along with 7 tackles, too, man. This Hooker guy. Who's better? Who's better, big bro?
I don't know. Malik was a beast.
They're on total.
They were comparing him to Ed Reed.
Wow.
They were comparing him to Ed Reed.
Hey, we'll
coming
take
out,
that.
saying he was a
We'll absolutely take that any day of the week. Hey, the Buckeyes finished with 500 in total yards of offense.
Oh, yeah.
15th straight Big Ten win for the Bucks, and 10th straight win on the road for the Bucks.
Yeah.
Clifford
like
finished
that.
18-30, 281 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, all 3 to the same guy.
So how do you think that defense played? You think it played better this week than last week?
I absolutely did. I didn't think we started off as slow as they did last week. Like we said, man, they just needed a couple actual live game hits. They weren't taking live action hits for a while, so it's like you got to get that first one out the way, man.
What about that boy, Tuf Borland?
Tough.
How about him?
Oh man, I like all 3 of them linebackers. He's got a sweet name.
I like him just because of that name. That name's awesome.
I mean, son, you're born to be something. You're going to be born to be something.
Oh yeah, that's why his name's Tough, because he's tough. I mean, he sniffed out that screenplay. They were talking about how he's going to be he's like an on-field coach. He knows where everything's going on. He calls it out to everybody else. I mean, I think he's a senior, right? I'm pretty sure he is. So, I mean, he knows what's going on.
So what's next?
He's tough.
What's next for Penn State, man? They start out 0-2.
Who'd they play next week?
I'm not sure, but it's probably not going to matter.
Nah, they'll end up getting one in that O column, man.
But at this point, with them only playing an 8-game season, what do you think? Well, I mean, what is it for Penn State?
They might win out.
They're probably they're out of yeah, but what's that going to do then?
Well, they might not play anything. They're
I was
not
going to
go
say
to
they're on the
playoffs.
same side as the fence as we are, so we can't. They won't be in the Big Ten game with us.
No.
Which at this point, Wisconsin's even out.
Yeah.
I mean, sitting out all them games, Wisconsin's out too. Like, who are we
That's
gonna play? Is Indiana the second best team in the Big Ten, or is it still Michigan?
No, it's not Michigan.
My bad, meat chicken.
It's not the team up north. They're not good enough. Who'd they lose to? They lost to
Michigan State last week.
yeah, they lost to Michigan State.
They did.
So I honestly thought that it would have been Wisconsin that we would have went up with again, like always in the Big Ten.
Well, that quarterback Graham came out and lit it up, man. If he was stuck with the season, if he was stuck with them for the whole year, I definitely wouldn't doubt in my mind that Wisconsin would be there with us. But they keep getting COVID, and they keep having to sit out. They got over 21 players now on that team with COVID, so it's not looking good for them. They're out this week as well.
That's tough.
Borland. Hey, man, Buckeyes, we got Rutgers this weekend, 7:30 p.m.
We're going up against Tua's little brother.
All right.
Yeah.
He's going up against us.
Okay. I worded that wrong. You got me there. I'll give you that. But all right, we'll be back with the Cincinnati game.
Yeah, guys.